My name is Obi Nachima. I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, scriptwriter, poet, commercial model, and event host. I just finished from Derwin Film Academy. My program at Derwin Film Academy lasted for 6 weeks. And I tell you what, those 6 weeks were some of the most beautiful weeks of my life. This 2024, I received basic practical training in television and film production. Met very amazing young filmmakers. So right now I can say that I have a network in this industry that build on, build with. For me, that's something. So generally speaking, the experience was beautiful, valuable, and memorable. When I went to Derwin, um, the the only thing I could say I was good at when it comes to filmmaking is acting. But when I went to Derwin, I I got a better understanding of makeup, lighting and camera operation, um, set design, and how all these elements work together to produce a blockbuster. You know, my my script writing skills got better, and even my acting skills got a lot better. For me, I found the classes I took in camera operation, lighting, and editing very, very beneficial because I think how well those three play together determines the quality of the pictures we find on the screen when we're watching a film. And from the very first picture, you can tell whether it's going to be a good film or not. When you start watching a film and you find that you don't like what you're seeing, then most times it's either because the editing is bad or the cinematography is bad. So I consider those very valuable. Editing, lighting, and yes, I would never forget. I remember it like it was yesterday. The week we learned about food art. Yeah, so after the class, we had to get food items and create certain unique designs with them. For me, that class um, opened my eyes to see that um, a filmmaker has to be intentional about everything and anything that the audience will be seeing on the screen. You know, so the little things often matter the most. Think about having to eat, you know, or finding someone eating in a film. So how that food is presented on screen is actually very, very important. Very important. For me, that was the highlight of that class on food art. Food as a prop going to be seen on screen, film, then it has to be presented in a certain way. It has to be presented in a way that it contributes to the telling of the story. So for me, more than just food, I just saw that um, one has to be intentional about everything really. Tune, makeup, whatever it is. I just saw beyond the food. I thinking that actually more than just how food is presented as a prop on filmmaking, every other thing really. Because when we're done with those designs, you can literally see how beautiful each of them looked just because we took the time and were intentional from the very beginning about what we were going to achieve with these food items. So I feel like the filmmaker can be that intentional about what he or she wants to achieve. Make up with the costume and everything. Then, of course, you're going to have a good film. Yes, I will tell you about a major challenge I faced in my time at Derwin. So we were shared into four groups, all of us in my batch 10, and each of those groups had a supervisor. So the supervisor of my group chose for me to be the one to direct my group's final project, which was a short film. For the first time ever in my life, I was going to direct a film. Now that was a very big challenge. From getting my director's treatment ready to being actively involved in the production activities to the filming proper. Those were really challenging. But I mean, my supervisor was always there for me every step of the way. And then the other tutors, irrespective of the fact that they weren't exactly the supervisor for my group, they were definitely always coming around as much as they could. And then my fellow students, they were all there for me. And like I said, it was a big challenge. It was hard, but I mean, they made it a little easy. It could have been harder. Why not? If not, yes, I would recommend Derwin Film Academy to any aspiring filmmaker, and I would do it again and again and again. I mean, you and I know of film schools out there where you have to pay so much to be able to receive the kind of training that I received at Derwin Film. And these trainings are very practical, not just theoretical. Because at Derwin there are equipment, you know, so that you you can actually relate with the knowledge that you are gaining. So please, Derwin has about everything you need at your journey as a filmmaker. So my advice to you, if you're considering enrolling into Derwin Film Academy, go down. Just go. Right? Go down. In a few weeks, you will be sharing. I mean, you can't help but share your own testimony with now about this. Right? Go down. Go ready.